Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here doing another Marvel Legends action figure review, an unedited Marvel Legends action figure review on the Target exclusive Astonishing X-Men's Diamond Form Emma Frost, which is in much abundance at my local Target, and the figure fell over even with the help of a display stand. This figure is tricky to stand. It was the first time. It was this time too. We'll get a closer look in a minute, but I gotta say, the artwork over here looks amazing. I am really digging what David Nakayama is doing right over here. This diamond form looks so sick. It says a true gem. Gem is her name. It says it in multiple. Okay, it doesn't say gem is her name. And then you could see some other characters up on the top right over here, which I'm just realizing right now. Are we getting some teases? Huh? Oh, what's going on? Is that Cannonball? I'm not sure. Anyway, Elixir maybe? I'm not certain. Magneto or Onslaught. They may have announced these two and I just didn't realize it yet, but I'm just noticing this little Easter egg on the packaging. On the back, though, you can see a little blueprint image. Here's Emma Frost in diamond form, not looking like the figure at all. Just the translucent plastic looks way different than that. Then there's a read-up over here on the back that says telepath Emma Frost's chilly demeanor is only reinforced by her secondary mutation that transforms her body into virtually indestructible organic diamond. Yeah, organic diamond. That's going to screw up the markets. All right, so here's the figure. And I got to tell you, this is not, a must-get for people that don't really care too much about having a diamond form, but for somebody like me who wanted a diamond form Emma Frost, I really did want this, and she looks pretty damn cool. I have the cape flipped up over here. Really wish we'd gotten a soft goods cape. I know we're getting it with the Maximum Series Thor, but a soft goods cape on this particular figure would have really helped me out as far as getting her into the poses that I wanted to get her in. But there we go. I did my best, flipping the cape behind her and everything. Do that at your own risk. I got a tiny little tear right here. I'm just noticing that right now. So a little rip. You can see that. So that's a bummer. Maybe you may not want to try that. God dang. Anyway, am I going to return this one, get a different one? I might actually do that, tell them I ripped it, though. I'll tell them I ripped it. I'm not going to tell them I didn't rip it. But anyway, the head sculpt looks really good. I do like it. And the black paint on it looks pretty cool. The diamond form effect is pretty sweet on this. I like how it came out with the hair. They added, it looks like a little touch of black in it somehow. I don't know, but it's a little bit different than some other translucent figures that I've seen, and it does look a little bit more diamond-like with the hair on this figure. I really like it. I wish the rest of the figure looked more like this, because kind of goes back to like an Invisible Woman kind of look right over here with the rest of it. I did see this dude online bought some like glitter paint at the dollar store, and that stuff looked amazing when he put it on the figure. So hopefully I find some. I'm going to go look for some. We do have an alternate head right over here, so you could go ahead and swap this head sculpt on here, and that lines up a little bit more with the previous Astonishing Emma that we saw. So these two look like they're the same head sculpt, at least, right? Kind of similar anyway. Looks like the same head sculpt to me. But yeah, this one looks pretty good too. And the hair looks exceptionally diamond-like. I still want to get that glitter paint, though. I'm really curious to see what happens if I get that. But yeah, as far as the translucent sections on the rest of it, not too impressive looking to me. Very translucent. I want to try to get that paint going on. You can see the belts are the same right over here. Maybe just a touch more red with this newer one. Older one seems to have a little bit more gold. Pinless legs are the same. Sculpt is the same. Cape is the same and everything like that. As far as accessories go, you do have an interchangeable set of hands. So you can see the figure has the wide open hands on right there. You get a fist hand for her right side and the Scott Summers pleasure pose for the left side. And she has some literature, some studying to share with her students. Mutant pathogen research right there. So that's cool. And lastly, you have this little booklet right here. It says Danger Room Programming Manual. So yeah, it's pretty cool to have. It fits into this hand just fine. So that's cool. You can have her hold some books if you want to. So I'm going to skip the articulation segment here. It's the same as this one, except for the elbows. This one has single jointed elbows. She has pinless double jointed elbows. I wish there was a calf cut on this figure. It would make it easier to stand for sure. But to be thorough here and measure this figure out, you can see she's standing almost at 6.5 inches tall. And to compare her to her previous diamond form, which goes all the way back to Wave 1 of the Hasbro Marvel Legends, you can see the variant Emma Frost right here, which actually had painted white lips right there, which kind of works with it. I don't know if they should have done that with this right over here. I think it looks fine. And then here is the regular version of the same figure. Again, tricky to stand. Hella tricky to stand, but can I get two of them standing? Hey, and they're not touching right there. Almost touching, but they are not touching. See? And the other one stays. And then we have the Astonishing X-Men. Oh my God, psych. Come on, dude. But yeah, I'm happy that Hasbro is working at completing teams. I certainly appreciate it. It's very satisfying. I did take pictures of this Emma Frost with the Kitty Pryde and Colossus figures when I did my review, so that was very satisfying having her included in there. And it's just satisfying again having this team all set up right over here. Put the bub right over there on the side, and there you go. Zoom out, you can see everybody in the family picture right over there, so that's pretty cool. I don't know, I'm happy with it. I would probably have her in diamond form on display once I get an Astonishing X-Men display going on. You know, it'd be my preferred look. I really like having these characters utilizing their powers when they're on my shelf. So yeah, probably going to go with this one. But yeah, there she is next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. So yeah, if you don't like Emma Frost that much, you have this one and you're fine. You know, go ahead and pass on it. This is $25-ish. You know, for me, I'm happy to have it, to be honest with you. I am going to customize it a bit. I do get frustrated with some of the parts or the shoulders and the cape, so it's already ripping on mine, so you got to be really careful with it. I may have to exchange mine, you know, I'll buy another one and then, or just tell them that this one ripped. That's all I got to do is just go in there and tell them it actually ripped. And then, yeah, man, I don't know. I don't like that happened, but it's not meant to be played with the way I was playing with it, so I don't really fault the figure for that. It wasn't an incredible figure to start with, so it's like I don't want to give the figure too hard of a time because, you know, it's not like I'm seeing anything here that I didn't expect. However, the original version, I think, you know, really needed some adjustments and could have been better. So it's like not that great of a figure. I'm happy to have this version. Happier to have this version than this version, but I still like this version. It's okay. Not my favorite version. The Chaotica from Loose Collector, though, that's back in stock at BBTS, or pre-orders are back for that. So a lot of people have asked me about, hey, where'd you get that custom body for your Emma Frost on your villains shelf? And yeah, that's where I got it from. So pricey, but very, very cool. Anyway, this figure right here, for me, I'm giving it a solid 6.8. It's not a solid number, but 6.8 is where I'm going with this one. Mostly because I have the rip. Probably would have gotten a 7 if not for the rip. And I do blame myself a little bit. That's why it's only a 0.2 deduction right there. All right, that's my train of thought. That's my review. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more coming your way. Don't forget, we got a Whatnot show tonight at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't. Your face.